Hi everyone.
Good evening, guys. Hello.
Alright guys, we're back again. Unfortunately, Facebook restrictions have made us have to do this as a pre-record because they won't allow us to post anything until we get 100 followers. So please share our channel, share our video, get our followers up to 100 so we can go live for you again. Okay? Right. Tonight we are at a place that is steeped in history for World War II. It's an old World War II hospital for American soldiers. It's pretty much right on our doorstep and the place is huge. It is old ruins now, but we'll walk you around the place and we'll do an investigation to see if we can communicate with anyone that was either here, died here, fought in the war, anything connected with this place. So hopefully we'll be able to get some good interaction. Okay, so flip it around.
Fantastic.
There you go, that's the right way. Well, we're just going to go on a quick walk around so we can give you a quick overview of the actual size of this place. Then we'll come back into the part where I believe we'll get more activity. It's actually inside the old hospital.
What's that ahead over there? Right in front.
That's a monument for this.
Oh, it's a monument. Okay. I mean, it's getting dark already in this bit, as you can see on the camera.
It's getting very dark in here. That's why we need torches.
Yeah, won't be wasting that today.
Hence why I bought extras. But you usually do.
Extra torches.
I was obsessed with the flash on the torches.
I'm like every 5 minutes.
Here's the monument. I could say. As you can see on here, it's called Camp Burlish. That there, if you can make it out, is Burlish Camp number 2, and that was Burlish Camp number 1. Number 1 is now a housing estate. Number 2 is what remains inside these woods. We are currently here. We're going to go on a quick walk around so we can show you the site. Like I say, it is all ruins and what remains of it now. But there's a lot of flowers and stuff on top, and this is all in remembrance for D-Day.
Yeah, there's got like a like a tribute poem as well.
This camp was built with the sole purpose of sending American soldiers out to fight in World War II, and was heavily linked to the D-Day landings. We have thousands and thousands of people ended up coming back here, severely injured, requiring most of them surgery, and that's what this place was for. So I've walked into it. All through these woodlands. use the site of the former hospital. These trees weren't here.
As you can see, it is very dark and we've had to get the torch out.
Already. This is why
One
you
of the
don't
many.
see the torch.
So this here,
There's still nails
I
coming out
believe
of it.
would have been some sort of entrance. There's still parts where you can see what would have looked like a gate would have been on it. Through here, the concrete remains. Foundation. Everywhere you walk, more foundations, more walls. Over there, foundations. And then this is an American war camp and hospital. One of these people here. All remains. It's just been completely put back by nature. It's a real shame as well, because this place wasn't just used as a hospital during the war. After the war it was used as temporary housing. Predominantly, I believe, for a lot of Polish citizens that had fought in the war alongside us and ended up coming back with the Americans to the treaty, and they remained here for a while as well. But then after that, it was then used by the local authorities as a temporary school, accommodating hundreds of children while they were waiting for a school to be built in the local area. All that wall along that side of the building is all the concrete foundations sticking up all along. It goes all the way off down there, and it goes right the way out of the woods as well. We'll have a quick walk up there in a minute to show you. As we go up to this part, where the people all is here. And also goes all into there. All the foundations. The place is absolutely huge.
There's so much more as well.
Right the way off to points that the torch can't even reach. We've got to be careful where we actually walk, because some of the floor underneath us isn't solid. Come back up into a bit more light there. And just ahead of us, there's a stone that comes there to camp there. Kurdish camp, US Army, 1943-1945, surgical wing, 16 huts.
So that'd be down there.
So all through here would have been huts where surgery was performed. And now, that's a pond.
I know all the food places and that are on the
So how many, how big is this land span? That what we know of what they would have occupied?
The other area that backs onto this is known as Rifle Range, and that got given its name as a result of what went on down there because it was used for practicing tank manoeuvres and rifle infantry manoeuvres while they were actually at the camp.
Oh, I think this is the half of where we live. Because down there is where we tried to stop. Just a wooden fence. Through there's where we were the other day. I'm pretty sure.
We came up the other day for a little recce, but we didn't call this fit. I don't know where I'm at. 93 left to shut my days towards it.
Oh my God, I don't like them. Oh, you just tripped obviously. Where the story were the other day. Because
That there is all foundation.
I was stood there.
You see the walls in front of it. See the walls. That's all the foundations from part of the hospital. This is still surgical wing. That's how big it was. There is other parts inside there as well. But you can just our lucky to be going through. You want to say hello to Mr. Bull?
Yeah, we don't want any cows in this video.
So we'll just do a quick walk around and show you where everything is and the signs of camp. Just so that we've got a gist of the size of this space. But I want to try and do the bulk of the investigation inside where we know the hospital was.
Yeah.
Because if we're trying to communicate with people, it's probably best to do with people that were in the hospital.
Shortcut
Well, I'll just support
Yes.
it.
down there.
Does any of this eventually link up with Carterbury Common by any chance?
I'm not sure.
Because I know we're not too far from.
I've never
You
think
really was around, obviously, because that's what
Yeah.
they say, but I'm not sure about it.
you can't sit without a torch.
It's a bit of an awkward one here because I keep going in and out of the forest area. So 1 minute it's dark, it's light.
Oh, I remember this one. It's like beer.
the guy that was here.
Something jack here.
Monk jack here. And then across the top of it. One just ran off over there.
Is that true?
Yeah.
As we're talking about it.
Literally, because we had there, one just ran off over there.
Look, it's the same one.
Just ran off over there.
Didn't we see one the other week? When we were driving back from our other investigation.
Yeah. Completely taken back by nature. And all these flat pathways that crisscross, they're all parts of the camp. And all the stone here with information on. So this area here is the mess of kitchens. So this is where they'd come to eat, chill out, relax. The area over this side is not one of them that we've seen, but from what we can see on the map, over this side is where they'd have all been sleeping and then further over into the bushes that way is the nursery compound. That's one of the nurses staff in. So when they work on duty in the hospital, they'd have been over this way. So it is all ruined really, but it's all there. Just behind these bushes here, there's a flat panel of concrete with the foundation. But it was all built in squares. So as we're on this path here, this path was purpose built for the camp.
I reckon because this place is so big
There's no things up there saying it's the nurse's compound, is there? So I think we head back that way and turn down there. There's some more stone saying it's there. It's the X-ray department.
That's where we're actually going to investigate.
If we head back, genuinely the site that we're on, it is that big, but I think we're more likely to get communication or interaction in an area where people would have been treated or possibly where they actually passed. And that probably wouldn't be doing the muscle. So I think we head back into the woods, back to where we first came through, not far from the monument, and we'll go back the other way so we can quickly show another part of the site, and then we'll start with the investigation. What do you think about that?
I think it sounds like a good plan.
Annoying about not being able to go live.
Yeah.
Because this one is good. We could have spent hours up there.
But it's also nice knowing if something happens that it's being captured live with everyone else watching it with you.
Yeah. If it's live, you're not doing anything to try and create something or other. We don't do that anyway, it's not what we're here for. We're not here to try and make it seem like anything else, we're here because we want to see, we want to see, if we can communicate with people with the other side.
Yeah, we don't want to fake something for entertainment purposes. I mean, we want to see something incredible happening right in front of us.
There's too many things that you see and people hype things up that isn't really anything. And that's not it. And there's another one. Village Camp, 1943-45, operating theatre. So all this in here. We've walked around the edge of this part on the other side where we were talking about the cows. But all of this part here was the operating theatre. And then this part in here, we walk down here, there's another stone.
I didn't see this stone.
And this one says the X-ray. X-ray room. So all of this in here would have had X-ray equipment.
It's amazing to think that like all of this used to be here and now it's just trying to vision what it would have looked like.
It wasn't even that long ago though. It was only about 7 years ago.
Taken away, but the rest of it just left here, and it's nature's just reclaimed it. 9% of these trees weren't here when the camp was here. There would have been some after the boat, but not heavy. Guys, if you do like our videos and you like the content that we're creating and you want to see more, please just share that around, share the videos, just recommend our page so absolutely everyone.
Get us to 100.
Get up and over 100 followers. And then we can go back live again. Because the lives are so much better. I like to have to interact with people.
Smash that like button and give it a share.
Please. So much better doing it live. You can interact with people and you've got a lot to do. There is more on this side as well. I don't exactly know where.
It is big, isn't it?
Massive. But we're going to go down there, and that there is the monument that we started at.
You've got to go back past
Yeah.
the monument and into the people.
There's more up in here. Everywhere you go through there, you need to put foundations. Back in the woods, so it's going to come on. Too dark to work anywhere.
Is that our brightest torch?
I really hope it lasts. I know the way back
It's only
to
down
where we part from here, but don't fancy doing it in the pitch black.
Not really.
Because these are torches, don't they? As you can see, we're back at the monument again. Compound. We've walked not even half of it, I'd say. It goes so much further on, so much further in the other direction as well. But this is where I personally believe if we're going to get any interaction, it'll be around here. This is the main bulk of the hospital building. So start our investigation from around here? What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Right, so let's crack on with the investigation then. So we've got the spirit talker out, we've got the EMF ready to go, we've got cat balls. So we're in the area that I personally believe is going to be the best for it. I reckon we just start from around here. What do you think? Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want to do the call out?
Yeah.
You pass me the EMF.
Yeah.
We'll try and get that.
On the tree.
Right, so we're on green. Guys with the EMF, if anything's around it, it starts to light up.
Scarlet fever. Have that as a name.
Well, we've not asked it anything yet anyway, have we? So. Right, and I'm going to place cat balls as well. So if we put one there, we go around this tree.
So for anyone who might be new to the channel, the cat balls can only go off if they are physically touched. So when they go off, H is going to tap it with her foot.
But even if I stamp like really hard next to it, it won't go off.
Yeah.
Right, so we've got them placed all around the tree.
So is that 4? Oh no, we
Yeah,
got
the
1, 2,
EMF
3,
picks up
4,
electrical
5.
magnetic fields. So there's 5 cat balls out. And we've got the EMF. Want to call out?
If there is anybody,
It's going off.
oh, okay. Is that one's been, so the cat ball's going off.
But Scarlet Amanda,
Wow, okay.
Yeah, it's going off again.
Thank you for setting that off. If there's any spirits here that would wish to reach out to us, communicate through any of these devices that we have, feel free to do so. We'd just like to ask you a few questions and get some answers.
That was just not
That
stopping.
one's just not, yeah. Is it on really cold? Or is it even cold? Yeah.
It has crazily cold. It's just dropped.
I mean, they go off that after about
You
5
physically got to
seconds.
touch them. The EMF's going off as well.
Can you touch the cat ball again, if you don't mind, if you are with us right now? Can you set off the cat ball again, just like you did
Whoever
there?
it is that's with us, if that's Amanda or Scarlett, you say you can touch us. Is it us that you can touch? Is it the equipment that we've put out? If it is, that was brilliant. You've set that one off a few times. Thank you very much for doing that. If you could do it again, that'd be even better. That'd be amazing. Or the device that's sat in the tree, the black device. If you go anywhere near that, touch it. Hopefully, it may pick up some energy from you, and the meter could go up to red. You were stationed here.
Which, guys?
It's gone off again. Nice to meet
The
you.
cat
Thank
ball's
you very much.
gone off again. Being stationed here with
They were here.
the hospital.
Oh, they were stationed here, so
Yeah.
this is staff. So, Amanda, were you a nurse?
Yes.
Were you here to help?
Did you look after the soldiers when they were brought back?
It just isn't
It's just
stopping.
going off for a while, isn't it?
The EMF's not going off now. So
Others are scared. Are they scared of us?
we don't mean any harm in
again.
any way.
I mean,
like it's
that one,
responding.
that
No,
one
it's
just,
like, that's like a yes or no thing. If they're scared of us, we don't mean any harm
We
whatsoever.
mean no harm at all. We're here to communicate, to ask you how things were, to find out your story. That's all we're here for. Is that okay? You okay with being here for that? Wow, okay.
so the same cat ball keeps.
Could you light up one of the other ones?
Could you light up any of the four other ones, please?
What I'm going to do, I'm going to swap the cat balls around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
See how I've had to physically touch these? You have to touch them to be able to do it. So I'm swapping them around. So if the same one keeps going off,
What did it just sound?
Yeah.
Wait.
I mean, like, you have to feel the things to be able to use them.
So just watching you.
let's see. So do you mean you can feel the cat balls? You can feel the clear balls? If you can you set one off again?
Just to confirm that you are here and that you would like to communicate.
It's gone really quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Be quiet and I just said shouting, but that's just other people.
Could you set one of the balls off again, please? One of the cat balls.
Do you wish to tell your story? If you were a nurse and you were here helping, what kind of things did you see? You're the lion.
Is that from the safari?
That's the lions from the safari.
Yeah.
I could hear him.
Look to the right.
Does it say look or head?
That stuff's at the right.
Was that head or look?
Look. What would you like us to see on our right? Are you there?
I mean, none of them balls have gone off again since I've moved them.
Yeah.
So it just shows that they're not faulty, they're not just going off. That's just instant. And that happened.
If you were a nurse, could you set one of the cat balls off for us, please, just to confirm that you were a nurse? The EMF just,
Did it?
yeah, flickered up. I should be grateful if you could set one of them off, please.
Pain.
Okay.
Well, it was, like I said earlier, it was used as a school afterwards, but the responses we've got so far are suggesting that Amanda was a nurse.
Or Scarlet.
So if this is Amanda or Scarlett, that's with us now, could you please touch, roll, pick up one of those balls, pass through it, or touch the device that's sat in the tree? Or tell us why you wanted us to look to the right? Are you here with us?
Are you our friends? Would you?
There's many others.
I'd imagine there would be. All in that
There are
sort of
many others here, but you said earlier that the others were scared. There's nothing to be afraid of. We're not here to harm you in any way. What you guys did here was heroic. It was amazing. You were here to help. You came to do a job that you shouldn't have had to have done, but you did it, and
well.
you did it extremely well. You may have seen people up here within the past few days laying flowers.
We are very grateful for what you did.
Go.
Go. Does that mean you'd like us to go?
If you'd like us to go, can you set off one of the cat balls for us, please? Like you did before when you touched them and the light went off. Reckon along the wall would be a good place to maybe.
Oh, we're getting a lot here, just. Is there a reason why you don't want to talk to us anymore?
Do that.
Yeah.
Like. Is that you that made that sound?
What? Hey, buzzing.
Was it you that made that sound and then went buzzing?
Was it a buzzing sound?
I heard a buzzing sound after it said buzzing. But I don't know if that's just because it was in my head.
Hey, over here. Over where?
Can you show yourself as an apparition right now?
It just went to yellow.
Are you able to show yourself? I don't think I've ever been in the woods and it's been this quiet.
Yeah, it's really it's very quiet.
Look, it's slightly eerie just because we're in the woods and it's night.
You can hear.
Oh, good.
Oh, EMF went up a bit then.
Your childhood. Are we talking to somebody different now then?
Maybe tell us your name. Do we know who we're talking to? Yeah, but it's not like a really eerie feeling here. It's only eerie just because it's night, but not as eerie as in vibe, I guess.
It's very cold.
It is cold.
It was not this cold just.
Suddenly stopped, didn't it? Could you make one of those balls on the floor light up again?
I was conjured.
You were conjured? Brought up?
From childhood.
No. As in like raising the dead. Made to appear. You mean that as in we've done that to you? What do you think? Do you want to move to somewhere else or?
Yeah, should we? Thank you for speaking to us. If you want to, we're going to move places now. I mean, if you want to, you know, carry on talking to us.
Is this an infant that's talking to
Someone
us?
talking to us.
EMS going up
Someone
now.
Which what you were saying.
Is this an infant that's talking to us now? Not in a lot now, are we?
Yeah. I should maybe move to a different path. I also think we'll have a turn with the spirit talker, like holding it, see if it gets like a stronger amount of
Yeah.
evidence with certain people. Cool.
Okay. I always think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Wherever you pick up the cat balls and that as well.
Who's bound to happen?
Witchcraft.
We're not known. We know nothing about anything
We,
like that.
we don't
do we?
know of any kind of witchcraft. If that kind of thing has happened up here,
So two, yeah, one more there.
if that kind of thing has happened up here, could you explain it?
Something waits.
Something waits. What waits? Something waiting for us?
Careful, I don't know if it's solid ground.
Yeah, that's the only problem with it. Where do you want to go? Do you want to go on top of the wall, or
Maybe go here, 'cause if you're kind of by like a lot of different things.
go there? You want?
But we put them in a line.
Yeah.
Next.
Inject.
I control this place.
You control this place.
Who?
Whoa,
What?
that was really cold.
Who are we speaking to right now?
Who is it we're talking to now? Who controls this place?
Yeah, do you want to swap?
Watch out here.
What are we watching out for? Who are you? I thought this place was where people were brought to be healed.
Oh, it's going off in a bit.
They've placed all of these in a line.
Trust the man.
Trust the man.
Who is the man you are referring to?
Photos.
We kind of.
We're videoing. We're not using photographs. We're videoing.
Are you asking us to take photos so we can see you?
Fatal. What was it that was fatal? Obviously, there was a lot of injuries that were inflicted on soldiers that were brought back here, and many of them would have ended up being fatal. Is that what you're trying to tell us?
G shouts.
The EMF.
Oh, it's going crazy. You see that?
Let's go closer. I can't go too close, obviously.
It's going into the yellow at the moment.
And then when I separate, you might not be able to see it as clearly, but it is still going off.
Has anybody stood by me right now?
Is it a challenge to communicate with us? Because you maybe don't have enough energy.
If you need to, you can use ours.
What's
Use
this? What,
energy from our devices.
what am I
You
actually?
can see the EMF a bit better without
Oh, it's here. Look, when I go there, look, how weird is that?
What's our
When
name?
it's there.
My name's Ian.
I'm H.
My name's Connor. Have you seen this, guys?
Yeah.
That is. Are you stood by Connor over there?
It's this specific.
Specifically right there.
No, it stopped.
Were you stood by Connor just? Is that the man that you
I was
trust?
full.
Yeah.
not going off anymore.
Just on green.
That just proves.
But when I was facing it towards me, then it was going into the yellow.
Try and rest it on the
Thank you
floor
so
then.
much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. You're absolutely welcome.
You're welcome.
If you'd like to communicate with us more, please do so.
The land.
The land that we're on, it's now being taken back by nature.
I like the woods.
That was me who set that off, by the way.
Like, they like the woods.
Don't
We've
know.
not said we're in.
Yeah.
So you like it being woodlands now? Because it wasn't woodlands previously, was it? The land that we're on now was previously a World War II army hospital.
So cold.
It's gone freezing.
Guilty.
Guilty of what? Camp, yes, this was a camp, yes. This is the hospital part of the camp. We've previously had a walk around the rest of the camp where the mess hall was, the kitchens were, where the barracks were.
Can you set one of the cat balls off for us, please? They're right in front of me right now. You just physically touch it. You got to touch it for the light to go off.
Little boy around you.
Little boy around us. There's a little boy around us. Would you like to play with the clear balls on the floor? If you touch one of them, they'll light up. You'll make red and blue lights appear.
Hurt.
You mean that the little boy was hurt?
Boat.
Boat. I mean, that is relevant to what this place was used for. Because the D-Day landings where the American soldiers actually landed over on the shores of France and Belgium.
Oh,
They did
oh,
so
it's-
by boat.
That's probably because of
Yeah.
the phone.
there you go. I'll give that to you.
Yeah, look. Put it
Private.
close to the phone.
Private.
Is it a private hospital or no?
It was an army hospital.
I mean,
Private is a rank.
if I
in the
flash
army.
my camera, if I flash the camera over there now, you cannot see
Yeah, it's pitch black.
anything. I mean, that, yeah.
Without lights now, you can't even see where
And
you are.
usually brighter on the camera.
You
So
can't
what we're
see
seeing
anything.
is darker than what is on there.
Is this a private that we're communicating with now? Was that your rank in the army?
Going up a bit.
If that's the case, could you touch one of these balls
All this
to confirm that?
little green
Just to let us
light.
know. If you can make it light up to confirm that we're right and that we are communicating with a private.
Picture.
Is that your name?
It could be Victor as a name or like a victory. Just like some people say, oh, it's a Victor.
Surgery.
Oh, yeah.
We're in the surgical wing.
Did you have to have a surgery? Or did you have to perform
That's
a surgery?
going off again.
Does it say perform a surgery? It's not going off. Is it? Were you a soldier then?
So,
Oh.
Victor, were you a private and you ended up having surgery in this surgical wing of the hospital?
That's just gone off once all the way to orange.
Did you get that, Connor?
On the, yeah.
Right, so there's no devices that's within a 2 foot radius of, so it's not picking anything up.
It can't go off with the cat balls because they're not currently like going off.
If that's you that's making that happen, Victor, then thank you very much. So what are we talking to, Victor, a private?
Creepy.
Creepy. Or do you think it's creepy here?
It's just gone off once.
Listen to this.
Listen to this. What are we listening to?
Hazel.
The hazel tree. You know the little hazelnuts.
I don't know.
What is going on?
I mean, what are we doing? We're here just trying to communicate with you. We're trying to find out your story. We've placed some equipment on the floor to enable you to try and communicate back with us. It'd be brilliant if you could show yourself in some form.
Maybe if you could touch one of these 5 balls that we've placed on the floor. They'll glow up. If I touch them now, they'll just light up red and blue. And that means that we'll know that you're here.
I need more energy.
Okay. If you need more energy, if you can somehow use our energy, take some energy from the equipment we're using. If you can, that's something that you're able to do.
Walker.
Walker, your last name?
Are we talking to Private Walker?
Lucy.
Is there somebody called Lucy here now as well?
Benny.
There are many.
Are there many people here with us right now?
I was executed.
Could you maybe tell us your name? We know exactly who you are, who we're talking to.
My name is
Okay, so I'll just ask,
Well, thank you very much, George.
and George just come forward.
Immediately after Harriet's asked for a name, we've had the response, my name is George.
George, could you tell us more about yourself, please?
I'm here next to you.
Who are you next to? Are you next to me? In the blue jacket?
Or me also in the blue jacket.
Oh, yeah. Are you in a blue jacket? No, you're in a black jacket. It's fine.
George, my name's Ian. This is Harriet. And that's Connor. Could you maybe communicate with one of us and tell us who you're next to?
Ancient spirit.
I wouldn't say ancient. Not that long ago since the war.
70, 80 years ago.
70 years ago.
I'm sorry.
What are you sorry for?
Eliminate.
What do you mean by eliminate?
I visit.
You visit? Are you visiting us right now? Is that what you mean? Have you gathered energy yet? Are you able to touch one of the balls to light it up?
There's a shapeshifter.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's random. That's a very... That's never come up before, has it?
Yeah.
I don't know what to think of that.
There's a shapeshifter. What do you mean by there's a shapeshifter? Because what we know as being a shapeshifter may be something different.
What's the other term for it? There's like a show.
Alice.
It shows animals. Can't you? Can shows animals and all sorts from you.
I know the term, but I'm not sure. I'll tell you after.
I think I know the term, but
I can do it in a minute.
I'm so confused.
You're so confused.
oh yeah.
I'll be honest with you, after saying the word there's a shapeshifter here, that I'm a little bit confused, to be honest.
Are you confused about the equipment that we're using?
If you are, they're not going to harm you. They're literally just lights
You just go up to them.
that alert us.
And touch.
They simply alert us if you're around us to show that you are communicating with us.
Or you could go up and touch this green light right here.
You're misinterpreting me.
Well, okay.
What do you mean we're misinterpreting you?
Misinterpreting. Misinterpreting.
Misinterpreting. There we go.
Well, we're misinterpreting you, so when you say you're so confused, you don't mean about our equipment. So now I'm confused. And what are we misinterpreting?
Watch.
Just say what?
Yeah.
I just watched that go. That
It says watched,
literally.
as though we're being watched.
By misinterpreting, do you mean when we don't understand who you are? Maybe your name? If we don't know your name, could you
Frequent.
please tell us your name?
Frequent.
I like to come here.
Okay, so you come here frequently. Is this a happy place for you? Were you one of the people that were treated here and survived?
Did you say heaven?
Heaven.
Is this like your heaven? Where you feel at peace?
Rich.
Like you're rich and happy.
Matthew.
Is Matthew your name?
This is another person that's with us now. I know we have been told of many people.
Here.
The EMF went up as I said here.
Battle here.
Battle here. People came here to get ready to go for battle, and they returned here to be treated after being in battle. It was American soldiers. And also, I believe, Polish soldiers. It's gone really cold.
Ruth.
Ruth.
Is that another name? Ruth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ruth.
Is Ruth your name?
I've been here 50 years.
That would make sense.
And if you're anything to do with the World War II camp, it would have been longer than 50. Not much longer, but
Maybe. Did you live on after being here?
My name is Rose.
Hello, Rose.
maybe they're not.
I hear all sorts of noises over there.
Yeah, I've just heard stuff over there.
I keep hearing like stuff up.
Are there?
My hand's cold.
Yeah, big talk.
Could just be anonymous.
Probably is. We are in the middle of the woods. We know there's deer, we know there's foxes, we know there's badgers.
Is that a lion? Do you visit here often then? Like literally broad daylight.
You felt me.
We felt you. What, did you make it go cold? Was it you that made us go cold?
Many soldiers here.
That's correct, there were many soldiers here. Are they here now? This was a World War II camp and hospital, so there were many soldiers here.
Look out for lights.
I mean, we are flashing the lights right now.
You look there's a light.
We're flashing lights, is that what you mean? Or
Are you going to set the cat balls off? Is that what you mean? Are you letting us know?
Carol.
Oh, the EMF one.
I'm very close by.
You the one setting the EMF off a bit?
Are you making that black device light up?
Sun.
Do you have family here?
Boat.
And bars again.
Did they travel here on? Did you travel here on boat?
Most possibly, but they'd have left here and got onto boats to go across the war. What the D-Day landings
Attachment.
were.
Are you attached to someone?
If you are, you're not allowed to be.
We are here always.
Are you stuck here? Are you able to go to other places?
If you're always here, do you mind the fact that we're here now?
Likely.
I thought maybe.
Well, it is, but it's camp again. Yeah, city's a camp. We are aware that this was a camp.
Trigger. Johnson. Please wait and listen.
We'll listen. That shouted like other people.
So cold.
You listen to the wind, and now we've gone cold.
I don't know.
I want to hope that's shouting to the people.
It's really random things, but
My
they are
family
relevant.
is here.
Just answered my question from earlier.
That went up to EMF went to yellow.
Around.
How many people are in your family?
No, get out.
You want us to go?
You're not like us talking about your family.
We love talking.
See that?
That went up.
That went off.
Yeah.
You love talking, but not about your family.
If so, could you maybe set one of these cat balls off so we know
Then
not to
don't
talk?
rest.
The dead don't rest.
Are you trying to tell us there's an afterlife?
It's so cold here now. I'm physically shivering.
What do you mean by the dead don't rest?
$30.
EMF went up when it said 30 there.
30.
30.
30, sorry. I thought it said 30.
Oh, is it?
Cry.
Cry.
I mean, I
Anyone.
imagine getting the EMF there.
Yeah.
That's going off like mad now.
The EMF's going off.
What did you say?
Thank you for making the light go up on the EMF on the little black box. Could you maybe make one of these lights, one of these balls? Could you maybe touch one of those? Roll one of those?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's that.
Yeah, there's someone in there.
That's an animal. It's got to be.
Thompson.
It's a cry. I imagine a lot of people have
Let
cried
us
here.
rest.
Let you rest.
Would you like us to leave you then?
We're not getting many answers to our questions at the minute, but the words that are coming out are relevant to where we are. However,
What?
in the last 8
The
answers,
doorway is open.
You trying to tell us there's a doorway to an afterlife?
Although,
within the last 8 answers, it's asked us to get out and let us rest.
how long have we got left of that? If you would like us to leave, could you just confirm it by setting off any of these devices? And if it's a spirit talker, could you maybe tell us to leave? Because if you do, we will respect your wishes. We don't mean to disrespect you in any way. That creaking is just my shoes.
None of the lights are going off anymore. You know. There's nothing. I think this could be their way of telling us they're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for talking to us.
If there are anyone still around, thank you very much for communicating the way that you have.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah, we really appreciate what you did and how you fought. You all played your part.
You've helped the world a tremendous amount.
If it wasn't for the people that were here as well as the British Army, we wouldn't have the freedom that we have
For that.
in our lives currently. So we'll respect your wishes because you don't seem to want to communicate at the minute. So
We will leave.
we will leave now, but we will come back. We will come back to visit you. Just remember, we are friendly. We are here to communicate only. We will come back because we want to come back when we can do a much longer video and
There's just so much more land to
try and
cover as
communicate
well.
with more people.
I mean, there's when you flash the light over there, I forgot there's structures over there as well.
It just keeps going. I mean, without the light now, look how dark that is.
But you can, when everybody watches this, when it goes, when it gets uploaded, I mean, you can't even see anything.
I can't see anything in front of me without light.
I can't. I'm just recording out into the woods. There's just nothing.
Right, so we're going to start heading back now. We've seemed to have stopped being able to communicate with anything or anyone, and we have been asked to get out, go and leave people alone now. Maybe they've used all their energy today.
If we can respectfully ask if anyone is with us right now not to follow us back.
You will not be able to follow
You-
us back.
You will not follow us
If there
back.
are any spirits with us, please remain where you are. Unfortunately, you're not allowed to follow us back. You aren't welcome to come with us.
We will
But
return.
we will definitely come back to visit you, as others have done, in a very respectful manner, and laid flowers and left notes of thank you for your service. We will return because this is an area that should be showcased, and if we can communicate with anyone, we'd like to do so.
Just like the on the memorial. Thank you for your
Thank you
part
in my freedom.
and my freedom. Thank you.
Very apt. Right, so we are now heading down the very dark path.
How dark it is. I've got 3 lights on. You've got your light on.
Right, if you stand still a minute, then the lights away.
Nothing.
This is with my 3 lights. That's without any. And then that's with the
This
inside.
is with the powerful light. It is really, really dark. I think next time we do come here, we've got to come with a lot more lights.
Yeah.
Right, well, guys, thank you ever so much for watching the video when you do get to do so. Sorry it wasn't live. It's not what we like to do, but it definitely
As soon as we hit the 100 followers.
It definitely is what we want to do. So we want to get the 100 followers. We want to be able to communicate live with you and have you with us on these streams, because by doing it that way, we can actually interact with yourselves. I much prefer it that way. I know H does. I'm sure Connor does too. Please share our content, share our page, help us get to the 100, and we can continue to bring you more live content from that point. We will come back here when we are at 100. There's something in these bushes as well.
Yeah, yeah. I'm glad we're going when we're going.
So thank you very much for viewing the video when you finally get to. And watch the rest, share us. Let's do this.
Until next time.
Cheers guys, thank you.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.